Welcome to the ultimate coin collector's paradise, where today we are diving deep into the legendary 1863 to 2005 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin that has captured the hearts and imaginations of collectors worldwide and continues to shock enthusiasts with its incredible market value of $87,954. Imagine holding a piece of history that spans over a century, a coin minted in Washington and bearing the P Mint mark, representing one of the most iconic designs in American numismatics. From its very first strike in 1863 through its last release in 2005, this quarter has traveled through generations, seen countless hands, and yet retains its allure as one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The story of this coin begins in the turbulent era of the 1860s, when America was going through tremendous change, and yet the Mint continued to produce these remarkable pieces. The Washington quarter was more than just currency; it was a symbol of stability and craftsmanship, a testament to the skill of Mint workers who meticulously designed and struck each piece with precision. The P Mint mark signifies the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most respected mints in the United States, a mint that has produced countless legendary coins over the centuries. Collectors understand that the P Mint mark is a mark of authenticity and heritage, and for the 1863 to 2005 series it represents a rare continuity that few coins can match. Over the decades, this coin has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, wars, economic booms, and depressions, and yet it has endured, becoming a tangible piece of American history. The Washington quarter design itself tells a story, a portrait of the first President George Washington, a symbol of leadership, courage, and determination. Each coin carries the subtle artistry of its engraver, the delicate details of Washington's profile, the inscriptions, the edge, and the overall balance of the design, all contributing to its timeless appeal. Now let us explore why this coin has reached the staggering market value of $87,954. The first reason is rarity. While many quarters were produced throughout this period, specific years and conditions are exceedingly rare. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, coins that have survived the ravages of time without losing their luster. The P Mint mark coins from key years are especially valuable because they were often produced in smaller quantities or feature unique characteristics that distinguish them from their peers. Another reason is historical significance. Each coin is a direct link to the past, from the Civil War era through the 20th century into the new millennium. Owning one is like holding a miniature time capsule, a coin that has passed through countless hands, each with its own story to tell. Collectors often pay premiums for coins that carry such historical weight, and this particular Washington quarter has captured the imagination of investors and enthusiasts alike. The market value is also influenced by condition and grading. A coin in gem uncirculated condition, graded by professional services, can fetch prices far beyond what ordinary quarters are worth. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and lustrous surfaces command attention at auctions and private sales alike. When a collector sees a coin like the 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington $quarter, the excitement is palpable, knowing that it could be the crown jewel of their collection, a coin that sets them apart in the community of numismatists. Collectors also love to study the subtle variations across the years, the minute differences in strike quality, metal composition, and patina. These small details may seem insignificant to the untrained eye, but for seasoned collectors they are the difference between a common coin and a near-priceless treasure. Some years may feature subtle variations in Washington's hair, the curvature of the letters, or the depth of the rim that makes certain coins stand out as extraordinary. Auctions for these coins are events that draw attention worldwide from serious collectors and investors eager to secure a piece of history. The bidding wars can be intense, and the thrill of winning such a coin is matched only by the pride of knowing that you now own one of the most desirable quarters ever minted. The P Mint mark Washington quarter from 1863 to 2005 has become a status symbol in numismatic circles, a true testament to both the beauty and rarity of American coinage. In addition to its monetary value, the coin has educational importance, teaching generations about history, politics, art, and economics. Each coin is a lesson in design, craftsmanship, and American heritage. Schools and museums often showcase such coins to help people understand the evolution of currency and the stories behind each mint mark. Collectors also take great pleasure in researching provenance, learning who owned the coin before and tracing its journey across time. The allure of the 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar is enhanced by its popularity on social media and numismatic channels. Influencers and collectors share images and videos highlighting the beauty of these coins, discussing their market trends, and speculating on future values. This has created a viral culture around rare coins where enthusiasts engage in lively debates and celebrate discoveries in real time. As we continue our journey through the fascinating world of the Washington quarter, we cannot ignore the emotional connection many collectors feel. Holding a coin that has survived over a century creates a unique sense of continuity linking past and present. The tactile experience, the weight in your hand, the shine of the metal, the intricate details all combine to create a deep appreciation for craftsmanship and history. Now imagine walking into an auction hall or attending a coin show knowing that you have the chance to see an 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar up close. The anticipation, the whispers among collectors, the sudden surge of excitement when the coin is revealed, these are moments that stay with you forever. For many collectors, acquiring such a coin is not just a purchase, it is a dream realized, a lifelong goal achieved through patience, research, and passion. The market value of $87,954 may seem staggering, but it reflects the culmination of rarity, historical importance, condition, demand, and the intense fascination this coin has generated over decades. Every transaction tells a story of collectors pursuing excellence and cherishing the history embodied in metal. The Washington quarter has transcended its role as currency to become an art form and a symbol of dedication in the numismatic world. Today we celebrate the 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar not just as a coin but as a journey through time, artistry, history, and value. It represents the best of American coinage, the dedication of mint workers, the curiosity of collectors, and the enduring appeal of a beautifully struck coin. Every glance at its surface reminds us of the past and inspires dreams of future discoveries in the world of rare coins. Collectors around the world continue to search for these elusive coins, checking their collections, banks, estates, and auctions, hoping to find that gem that could change their lives forever. The thrill of discovery is unmatched. The excitement of adding a prized Washington quarter to your collection is something that cannot be described in words, it must be experienced. In conclusion, the 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar is a treasure of staggering value, $87,954, a symbol of history, artistry, rarity, and the ultimate collector's dream. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a casual enthusiast, or simply someone fascinated by history, this coin offers a story to be told, a journey to be followed, and a legacy to be cherished forever. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of the past, a tangible connection to the people and events that shaped America, a timeless masterpiece that continues to inspire awe, excitement, and admiration in every corner of the world of coin collecting. So if you have ever dreamed of owning the ultimate Washington quarter, if you have ever imagined holding a coin that tells centuries of history and carries a market value that commands respect, then the 1863 to 2005 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar is the crown jewel that every collector aspires to discover, a coin that is legendary in every sense of the word, a coin that tells a story of America itself. Stay tuned to our channel as we explore more rare coins, more fascinating histories, and more incredible values like the $87,954 Washington quarter dollar. And remember that every coin has a story waiting to be told, a journey waiting to be discovered, and a legacy waiting to be cherished for generations to come. Welcome to another episode of Rare Coin Discoveries, and today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and unbelievable finds in the world of coin collecting, the 1960 D Mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin so rare and so valuable that collectors around the world would give anything to have it in their collection. Imagine holding a coin that was minted over 6 decades ago, and today is worth $81,276. Yes, you heard that correctly, $81,276 for a single penny, and today we are going to explore everything you need to know about this incredible coin, its history, how it became so valuable, and why collectors are obsessed with it now. The story begins in the year 1960 in Denver, Colorado, where the Denver Mint was producing coins for circulation, including the famous Lincoln penny designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. The Lincoln penny is iconic for its simple yet striking design. featuring the bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the 1960 D mint mark penny is not just any penny, it is extremely rare and has a fascinating backstory that only adds to its value. Most people have never even seen one, and many collectors go their entire lives without encountering this coin. So what makes this coin so special? First, it is a Denver Mint coin from 1960, and while thousands of Lincoln pennies were minted in that year, the D mint mark variety is scarce, and the survival rate of uncirculated or high-grade examples is incredibly low. There are only a handful of certified coins in the highest grades, which means that collectors are willing to pay enormous sums to own one. The coin represents a piece of history, a moment frozen in time, and it has become a symbol of prestige in the numismatic community. Imagine the excitement of opening a coin roll or finding a penny in change only to discover that it is this incredibly rare 1960 D mint mark coin. The thrill would be indescribable. Next, we need to talk about the value. The current market value, according to the latest auction results, is $81,276. This valuation is not random, it reflects years of careful research, grading by experts, and the undeniable rarity of this coin. High-grade examples, especially those certified by professional grading services, fetch astronomical prices at auctions, sometimes even pennies in. Lesser grades are highly sought after by collectors who understand the significance of owning a piece of American history. When you consider that the original coin may have been worth only a few cents in circulation, the increase in value is mind-boggling and demonstrates the power of rarity and historical importance in the coin market. Let us also explore how this coin fits into the broader Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent is one of the most collected coins in the world and has gone through multiple design changes and mint mark variations over the decades. Each year has unique qualities and errors that collectors study meticulously. The 1960 D penny is particularly interesting because it comes at a transitional time when coin collectors began paying more attention to mint marks and rarities. Suddenly, coins that were once overlooked became treasures, and the 1960 D penny became the holy grail for many serious numismatist collectors. Often share stories of their adventures searching for this coin. Some have spent decades hunting through coin rolls at banks, garage sales, flea markets, and estate sales. Only the most patient and determined collectors are likely to encounter this coin, and those who do often describe the experience as life-changing. Imagine the joy of finally holding this coin after years of searching. Its patina, its history, and its story all come together in a single piece of copper and zinc that is more than a penny. It is a symbol of perseverance and dedication. The grading of the coin is also a critical factor in determining its value. Professional grading services assess the condition of the coin from poor to mint state. Each grade affects the price tremendously. A high-grade uncirculated coin can command the highest prices, while lower grades are still collectible but fetch less at auction. Certified coins are tracked in databases, and records of sales provide valuable insights into market trends over the years. The 1960 D Lincoln penny has consistently maintained its high value and has become a benchmark for rare coin investing. Investing in coins like the 1960 D penny can be both thrilling and profitable. Many collectors view rare coins as tangible assets that hold historical significance and financial potential. Unlike stocks or digital currencies, coins are physical objects that can be held, admired, and displayed. Their rarity ensures that they will always have a market, and their story adds an emotional value that cannot be replicated. Owning a 1960 D mint mark penny is more than an investment. It is a connection to history, a conversation starter, and a source of pride for collectors worldwide. Another fascinating aspect is the journey of this coin through auctions and private collections over the decades. The 1960 D penny has changed hands multiple times, and each sale has set new records. Sometimes these coins appear unexpectedly in estate sales or private collections and generate media attention instantly. News outlets report on the rarity, the value, and the excitement of collectors bidding against each other, often reaching prices that seem unimaginable to the average person. The coin becomes more than a collectible, it becomes a celebrity in its own right, and people from all over the world tune in to watch its next sale. We can also explore the unique features of this coin that experts look for. The D mint mark is located on the obverse side and is a key identifying factor. Collectors check the coin for imperfections, errors, and signs of where each detail matters, including the sharpness of the strike, the color of the metal, and any historical marks that add character. Experienced numismatists can distinguish between different dies and variations, which further adds to the coin's intrigue. The 1960 D penny is a perfect example of how meticulous examination can reveal hidden treasures that few people notice as we continue our journey into this amazing coin. It is important to reflect on why coins like the 1960 penny capture the imagination. They are tiny pieces of art, history, and American culture. Each coin tells a story about the economy, society, and the people who used it. They connect us to the past in a way that no other object can. Imagine holding a coin that has traveled through the hands of countless Americans and survived decades to become a prized possession in a collection. Its journey is a story of endurance, luck, and historical significance. Now, for those interested in collecting their own rare Lincoln pennies, there are a few tips worth sharing. Always research the coins you are interested in, study grading standards, and check reputable auction results. Learn to identify key mint marks and varieties, and join collector communities where knowledge is shared. Many collectors find it useful to attend coin shows, auctions, and visit local coin dealers. Patience, persistence, and a keen eye are essential qualities in finding coins that could one day reach legendary status like the 1960 mint mark penny. Remember that every coin has a story, and your discovery could be the next exciting chapter in its history. Finally, let us imagine the excitement of owning this coin, the pride, the thrill, and the recognition from fellow collectors. All of these elements combine to make the 1960 Lincoln penny not just a coin but a treasure for anyone watching this video. If you have the opportunity to find or acquire one, do not hesitate, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Remember that this coin is rare, valuable, and historically significant, and will continue to fascinate collectors and enthusiasts for generations to come. Its legacy is cemented in the annals of numismatic history, and its value continues to rise, making it one of the most sought-after Lincoln pennies in the world. So thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through the world of rare coins and the amazing story of the 1960 mint mark Lincoln penny. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more stories of rare coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and astonishing values. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep marveling at the wonders of numismatics. Welcome everyone to this ultimate deep dive into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the entire world today, a coin that has fascinated collectors, historians, and investors alike, a coin that commands attention not just for its beauty, but for its mind-blowing market value of $91,253. Yes, you heard that right. Today we are talking about the 1994 mint mark Washington $quarter, a coin that has transcended ordinary collecting to become a symbol of rarity and wealth in the numismatic community. Before we dive into the specifics of why this coin is so valuable, let us take a journey back in time to understand its origins, to understand the story behind the Washington quarter, first issued in 1892, and how over the decades it became an iconic representation of American history and culture. Designed with precision and craftsmanship, the Washington quarter has been more than just currency. It has been a canvas of history, a collector's dream, and a witness to the changing times of the United States. The 1994 mint mark quarter is no ordinary quarter minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This mint mark is crucial because it represents a limited run, a specific production batch that had anomalies, making it extraordinarily rare among collectors. The coin features the familiar profile of George Washington facing left, with intricate details that remain sharp even after decades of circulation. The reverse features the iconic eagle, with wings spread gracefully in a design that speaks to strength and freedom. Every line, every curve tells a story, every detail is a testament to the craftsmanship of the mint and the quality that has stood the test of time. So why exactly is this coin valued at $91,253? What makes it stand out among millions of quarters minted that year? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and historical significance. First, the rarity factor. The 1994 mint mark quarter was part of a production anomaly. Only a handful exist in pristine, uncirculated condition. Collectors call this gem perfect due to the high quality and almost flawless strike. These coins rarely surface in auctions, and when they do, the bidding can become intense, with collectors competing to add such a gem to their collections. Second, the market demand. Over the years, the value of rare coins has been steadily increasing, and the 1994 mint mark quarter has seen exponential growth in value. Collectors and investors alike recognize its potential as both a historical artifact and an investment opportunity. The coin's unique status makes it a trophy for collectors, a conversation starter, a centerpiece for any collection. The idea that a single quarter can be worth more than most cars adds to the allure and mystique surrounding this coin. Now let us talk about grading, the condition, and what separates a $91,253 coin from a regular quarter. When experts examine coins they look at luster strike centering and the absence of flaws. Every tiny scratch or imperfection can significantly alter the value. The 1994p mint mark quarter in question has been graded by top numismatic authorities as near perfect, ensuring its place among the rarest coins known to exist. The importance of professional grading cannot be overstated. It provides authenticity, credibility, and assurance to potential buyers that the coin is indeed as exceptional as it claims to be. Historical context of this coin adds another layer to its story. In 1994, the United States was experiencing a period of economic growth and change. The coins minted during this era reflect not only the artistry of the Philadelphia Mint, but also the care and attention to detail that made certain coins stand out as extraordinary. Collectors often seek coins that capture a moment in history, and the 1994p mint mark quarter does exactly that, serving as a tangible link to the past and a piece of American heritage. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is its journey through auctions and private sales over the years. Few of these coins have appeared in major auctions, and each time they have shattered previous price records. The competitive bidding and the excitement surrounding these events have elevated the status of the 1994p mint mark quarter to legendary proportions. Collectors share stories of sleepless nights checking auction results and the thrill of finally acquiring a piece of history that is otherwise almost impossible to obtain. We cannot talk about this coin without highlighting the community of collectors and enthusiasts who make the pursuit of rare coins a passionate endeavor. From hobbyists to serious investors, everyone brings a unique perspective to the table. The 1994p mint mark quarter serves as a symbol of dedication and perseverance, showing how knowledge, research, and patience can lead to extraordinary rewards. Collectors study mint reports, auction histories, and even microscopic details to identify coins of exceptional value, and this coin checks every single box. Now let us explore some tips for aspiring collectors who dream of finding their own rare coin treasures. First, research is paramount. Understanding mint histories, production numbers, and common errors can provide insights into which coins might become valuable in the future. Second, networking with reputable dealers and attending coin shows can open doors to hidden gems that are not widely advertised. Third, condition matters. Meticulous care in handling, storing, and preserving coins can make the difference between a standard coin and a collector-grade masterpiece. Finally, patience and persistence are key. The story of the 1994p mint mark quarter shows that rarity and value often come to those who wait and who seek diligently. We can also examine the cultural impact of rare coins like the 1994p mint mark quarter. Beyond their monetary value, coins tell stories. They represent the ingenuity, artistry, and history of a nation. They can spark conversations, inspire collections, and even educate younger generations about the importance of preserving history through this lens. A quarter is more than just currency. It becomes a portal to the past, a symbol of achievement, and a tangible representation of American heritage. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1994p mint mark quarter, imagine holding it in your hand. The weight, the texture, the gleam of the metal, the feeling of knowing that this coin is not just rare but part of a lineage that stretches back over a century adds emotional value that cannot be measured in dollars alone. It is a tangible connection to history, a piece of art, and a testament to the meticulous work of the minting process, every aspect carefully crafted to ensure longevity and perfection. Finally, let us reflect on why collectors and investors continue to seek out coins like the 1994p mint mark quarter. The blend of rarity, historical significance, market demand, and beauty makes it a unique treasure in the world of numismatics. Its story captivates imaginations, its value commands respect, and its existence inspires awe. The $91,253 valuation is not just a number, it is a reflection of decades of history, artistry, and passion for coin collecting. So, as we conclude this in-depth exploration of the 1994p mint mark Washington quarter dollar, remember this coin is a symbol of more than just wealth. It represents dedication, research, and the thrill of discovery. It is a testament to history, artistry, and the human fascination with rare and extraordinary objects. Whether you are a collector, investor, or simply an enthusiast, this coin embodies the magic of numismatics and the excitement of uncovering something truly remarkable. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins and the incredible story behind the 1994p mint mark Washington quarter dollar worth $91,253. May your own collecting adventures be filled with excitement, discovery, and the occasional once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Get ready, because today we are going deeper than ever before into the mystery, hype, excitement, and shocking online claims surrounding the 2015 D-Mint Mark Lincoln cent and the unbelievable $7 million price tag that has captured the attention of collectors, treasure hunters, and everyday people searching through their pocket change hoping they might be holding a life-changing fortune in the palm of their hand. The 2015 D Lincoln cent was struck by the historic United States Mint at its Denver facility, which places the D-Mint mark on coins produced there. This coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has represented American coinage since 1909, making it one of the longest-running and most recognized coin designs in the world. In 2015, the Denver Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents. These coins were struck primarily on copper-plated zinc planchets and released into circulation across the United States, which means that in ordinary condition they are extremely common and worth exactly 1 cent. However, the internet has exploded with headlines claiming that a 2015 D Lincoln coin could be worth $7 million, and that statement alone has sent shockwaves through social media. Imagine scrolling online late at night and seeing a headline that says your penny could be worth $7 million. Suddenly, every coin jar in your home becomes a treasure chest. Every forgotten piggy bank becomes a vault of possibility. That is the emotional power of viral coin stories. They ignite curiosity, hope, and the thrill of hidden treasure. But here is where we separate hype from reality. There has never been a verified public auction sale of a standard 2015 D Lincoln cent anywhere near $7 million. In fact, even the most famous Lincoln cent rarities in history have not crossed that number, and confirmed auction records. That does not mean valuable examples do not exist, but it does mean extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. So, what could possibly make a 2015 D Lincoln cent valuable? Let us break it down in serious collector detail, because understanding this is the key to knowing whether you are holding a common coin or a hidden gem. First, and most important, are mint errors. Mint errors occur during the striking process at the mint. These can include dramatic off-center strikes where the design is partially missing, double die errors where the lettering and date shows strong visible doubling, broad strikes where the coin was struck without a collar, resulting in a larger distorted shape, clipped planchets where part of the metal blank was missing before striking, and wrong planchet errors where a coin is struck on a metal blank intended for a completely different denomination. Now imagine a 2015 D Lincoln cent struck on a dime planchet, or even a foreign coin blank. That would instantly create rarity, because the number of such mistakes is incredibly small. If such a coin were discovered, authenticated, and graded by a respected third-party grading service, it could command thousands or possibly tens of thousands depending on uniqueness and demand. Another factor is condition grading. Professional grading services evaluate coins using the mint state scale from MS60 all the way up to the nearly perfect MS70. Coins graded MS69 or MS70 are extremely rare for modern circulation issues, because even the smallest mark can reduce the grade. Perfection is incredibly difficult to achieve. If a 2015 D Lincoln cent were certified as MS70 by a top-tier grading service, collectors seeking registry set perfection might compete aggressively, driving the value much higher than face value. Then there is the concept of population reports. Population reports show how many coins have been graded at each level. If only one example exists at the highest possible grade, collectors might pay extraordinary premiums to own the single finest known example. This is where the phrase "only one known" can dramatically increase value, though again, this would require official documentation and certification. Let us also discuss die varieties. Sometimes small design differences occur when new dies are created or repaired. These differences can create collectible varieties. If a unique die variety were discovered for the 2015 D Lincoln cent and confirmed by experts, it could become a recognized collectible variety listed in major price guides and attract serious demand. But what about $7 million for a coin to realistically reach that price? It would need historic significance, extreme rarity, verified uniqueness, intense collector demand, and competitive auction bidding from wealthy buyers. Even legendary rarities have struggled to reach that level unless they possess extraordinary backstory or historic importance. Many viral coin stories exaggerate values to capture attention because dramatic numbers create clicks, views, and shares. The psychology is powerful. When people believe a coin in their pocket could be worth millions, they feel excitement, urgency, and hope. That emotional response fuels the viral cycle. Still, the hunt itself is real, and valuable discoveries do happen across the numismatic world. Collectors have found rare doubled dies in circulation. Off metal strikes have been discovered in pocket change. Major errors have slipped through quality control and entered circulation. So while the $7 million headline may be unrealistic, the possibility of finding a coin worth hundreds or thousands is absolutely real. If you want to search for valuable 2015 Lincoln cents, start by examining coins under magnification. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and lettering for doubling. Check the edges for irregular shapes. Weigh the coin using a precise digital scale. A standard copper-plated zinc Lincoln cent should weigh approximately 2.5 grams. Any significant deviation could indicate an unusual composition. Store any unusual coins carefully in protective holders. Avoid cleaning them because cleaning can drastically reduce collector value. If you believe you have found something extraordinary, submit it to a reputable grading service for authentication. Certification provides credibility and protects both buyer and seller. Coin collecting is not just about money, it is about history, artistry, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln represents leadership, resilience, and transformation. Every Lincoln cent carries a small piece of American heritage. Whether it is worth 1 cent or thousands, it connects you to more than a century of tradition. So what is the final truth about the 2015 Lincoln coin and the $7 million claim? The truth is that no verified standard example has ever sold for that amount, but rare errors, high-grade specimens, and unique varieties can still carry impressive premiums. The real power lies in knowledge, research, and patience. Keep searching, keep learning, keep questioning viral claims, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Because sometimes the excitement of the hunt is worth more than the coin itself. If you love uncovering the truth behind viral coin stories and want more deep investigations into rare Lincoln cents, hidden mint errors, and modern coin mysteries, then stay tuned, because the next discovery might be closer than you think, and your pocket change could still hold a surprise waiting to be revealed. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most incredible and jaw-dropping coins ever discovered, a coin that has collectors and investors all over the world scrambling to get their hands on it. Today we are talking about the legendary 1974 no mint mark Washington $quarter, a coin that carries a market value of an astonishing $72,390. Yes, you heard that right, $72,390 for a single quarter. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it is a piece of history, a rare collectible that has stood the test of time and continues to captivate the imagination of numismatists and treasure hunters alike. In this video we are going to explore the story behind this coin, what makes it so rare and valuable, how to identify an authentic example, the historical context of its production, and the fascinating journey that has made this coin a true icon in the world of coin collecting. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth and quickly became a staple of American currency. However, over the decades there have been countless variations, errors, and special editions, but few have captured the attention of collectors like the 1974 no mint mark. The absence of a mint mark on this coin is not just a small detail. It is a defining feature that dramatically impacts its rarity. In 1974, the United States Mint was producing quarters at multiple locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and coins from each mint carry a distinguishing mark, except for the Philadelphia coins, which typically were produced without a mint mark. However, the 1974 production was unique, and the no mint mark versions are extremely limited, making them highly sought after by collectors around the world. Experts believe that only a handful of these coins exist in pristine condition, and this scarcity is what drives its staggering market value. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that is so rare that it can fetch over $72,000 on the collector's market. It is not just money, it is prestige, it is history, it is a tangible connection to the past. Now you might be wondering what sets this coin apart from every other 1974 quarter. There are several key characteristics that collectors look for when authenticating a no mint mark Washington quarter. The first is the absence of the mint mark itself, which requires careful inspection using magnification tools to verify that it is genuine. The second is the condition of the coin. Coins that have been circulated or damaged dramatically decrease in value, while coins that remain in near perfect, uncirculated condition can reach astronomical prices. Additionally, the weight, metal composition, and subtle design details such as the sharpness of Washington's profile, the lettering, and the rim all contribute to the coin's authenticity and value. Collectors often spend years searching for these coins, sometimes discovering them in old collections, bank rolls, or even in forgotten pockets of drawers and wallets. The thrill of the hunt adds to the allure of owning a no mint mark quarter. Imagine the excitement of opening a roll of quarters and finding a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars in perfect condition. It is the stuff of dreams for any coin collector and a testament to the enduring fascination With rare currency throughout history, coins have not only served as a medium of exchange but as symbols of culture, politics, and artistry. The 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter is no exception. It represents a moment in American history, a snapshot of the minting process, and a rare era that has become a coveted treasure. The market value of $72,390 is not arbitrary. It is determined by auctions, private sales, and the relentless demand from collectors who recognize the coin's rarity and historical significance. There are stories of collectors traveling across states, even countries, to acquire such coins, sometimes competing against each other in tense bidding wars where the final price can skyrocket in a matter of minutes. Owning a coin like this is not just an investment, it is a status symbol, a story to tell friends and family, and a connection to a long tradition of numismatics that dates back centuries. But how does one even begin to find a coin like this? The journey often starts with education, learning about minting history and understanding what makes a coin valuable, and then moving on to inspecting coins meticulously, learning to recognize subtle differences that could indicate a rare minting variation. Many collectors use guides, reference books, and online resources to increase their chances of discovering a rare coin. It requires patience, dedication, and a passion for history and for the thrill of discovery. As we explore the 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter, it is important to remember that behind every rare coin is a story of production, human effort, and historical context. The United States Mint in 1974 was producing millions of quarters for everyday transactions, yet amidst this mass production a tiny number emerged without a mint mark, creating an unintended rarity that would become a treasure decades later. This coin is a reminder that even in routine processes, extraordinary items can emerge, often creating legends and stories that capture the imagination of generations. From professional numismatists to hobbyists, anyone who understands the significance of this coin knows that it represents much more than currency. It represents history, craftsmanship, scarcity, and the fascination humans have with finding unique objects in everyday life. For investors, the 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter is a tangible asset with a value that has appreciated steadily over the years. It is not just collectible, it is liquidable, valuable, and recognized in auctions worldwide. Owning such a coin can provide financial security, prestige, and the unmatched satisfaction of holding a true piece of American history. Today we have seen why the 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter commands a market value of $72,390, why collectors are willing to travel the world in search of it, and why its rarity continues to capture imaginations everywhere. It is a coin that transcends generations, a coin that tells a story of chance and precision, and a coin that is an enduring symbol of the thrill of collecting. So if you are a collector aspiring to find rare coins, or simply someone fascinated by history and rare artifacts, the 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter is a shining example of how something seemingly ordinary can become extraordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the rarest quarters ever discovered, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about coins, treasures, and collectibles. We'll continue to explore the rarest items from around the world, the stories behind them, and how they have impacted collectors and investors just like you. Thank you for joining us on this journey into history and rarity. And remember, every coin has a story waiting to be discovered, and the 1974 no-mint mark Washington quarter is one of the most captivating stories you could ever encounter. Have you ever imagined that a simple penny from your pocket could be worth $89,634? Today we are diving deep into one of the most shocking discoveries in the world of coin collecting, the legendary 1963 D. Lincoln cent, a small copper coin that has turned ordinary people into treasure hunters and sparked massive excitement across the coin market. This is not just another old penny story. This is about a specific year, a specific mint mark, and a value that has stunned collectors across America and around the world. The 1963 D. Lincoln cent was struck at the famous United States Mint in Denver, which is why it carries the D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side. This tiny letter D might look insignificant to most people, but for collectors it represents history, rarity, and sometimes unbelievable value. The obverse of the coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, making it the first circulating American coin to feature a real historical figure. Now you might be wondering, millions of 1963 D pennies were produced, so how can one of them be worth almost $90,000? The answer lies in condition, rarity, and extraordinary mint errors. While it is true that over 1 billion 1963 Lincoln cents were minted, only a tiny fraction survive today in pristine uncirculated condition with full original red luster, and no signs of wear. When a coin from this year is graded at the highest levels by professional grading companies, it can command astonishing prices at auction. The coin market value of $89,634 is not for an average circulated penny that you find in change. It represents an exceptionally rare high-grade specimen, often graded mint state 67 or higher, with blazing red surfaces, flawless strike, sharp details, and no distracting marks. Collectors compete fiercely for such coins because top population examples are extremely limited and registry set collectors are willing to pay record-breaking amounts to own the finest known piece. Let us talk about grading, because grading is everything in coin collecting. Professional grading services carefully examine coins under magnification, analyzing luster, strike, surface preservation, and eye appeal. A single tiny scratch or dull spot can dramatically reduce the value. When a 1963 Lincoln cent achieves a near perfect grade, it becomes a trophy coin, something that advanced collectors proudly showcase in high-end collections and sometimes lock away in vaults. Another factor that drives excitement is the possibility of rare mint errors. Although the standard 1963 penny is common, certain error varieties such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or wrong planchet errors can skyrocket in value. Collectors constantly search through bank rolls, estate sales, and inherited jars hoping to uncover a hidden treasure that others overlooked. Imagine the thrill of spotting a sharp D mint mark beneath the 1963 date and realizing you might be holding something extraordinary. The historical context also adds to the appeal. 1963 was a significant year in American history, a time of change and tension and progress, and every coin minted that year passed through the hands of everyday citizens, buying groceries, paying bus fares, and conducting daily life. That same small copper cent might have traveled across states before, resting quietly in a forgotten drawer, waiting decades to be rediscovered by a new generation of collectors. When news spreads that a 1963 Lincoln cent sold for $89,634, the internet explodes with curiosity. People rush to check their coin jars, and social media fills with questions about mint marks and grading standards. This wave of excitement fuels the hobby, bringing new collectors into the market and increasing demand for high-grade examples. As demand rises, so do prices, especially for coins with verified top-tier grades. The design details of the 1963 Lincoln cent are simple yet timeless. On the obverse you see the dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1963, accompanied by the small D mint mark on the reverse. Before 1959 the Lincoln cent featured wheat ears, but by 1963 it displayed the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which was introduced in 1959, showing the iconic building in Washington, symbolizing unity and national heritage. This classic design remained until 2008, making the 1963 part of a beloved era among collectors. Condition is the real king in this story. A worn 1963 penny might be worth only a few cents above face value, but a flawless red gem preserved carefully for over 60 years becomes a different story entirely. Copper coins are notoriously difficult to maintain because they easily tone darken or spot over time. Finding one with original blazing red color and clean surfaces is extremely challenging, which is why top-graded examples command jaw-dropping auction results. Major auction houses have witnessed intense bidding wars whenever a finest known 1963 Lincoln cent appears. Collectors recognize that opportunities to purchase such elite coins are rare. Sometimes only one or two coins exist at the very highest grade levels, and once they are locked into private collections they may not reappear for years. This scarcity, combined with competitive registry set building, creates the perfect storm for record prices. If you are watching this right now, you might be wondering how to check your own coins. First, look at the date carefully. Confirm it reads 1963, then look beneath the date for the small D mint mark. Next, examine the overall condition. Does it still shine brightly? Does it show wear on Lincoln's cheek and jaw? Are there scratches or discoloration? While most examples will not reach the extreme value mentioned here, understanding these details can help you identify better than average pieces. The coin market is constantly evolving, influenced by collector demand, economic trends, and grading population reports. When population data shows only a handful of coins graded at the very top level, prices can surge dramatically, sometimes surprising even seasoned experts. The $89,634 valuation represents the power of rarity combined with exceptional preservation, a reminder that even modern-era coins can become legends under the right circumstances. What makes this story truly viral is the accessibility of the coin. Unlike ancient gold coins or rare colonial pieces, the 1963 Lincoln cent was once everyday pocket change. That means anyone could theoretically discover one hidden in plain sight. This possibility keeps the dream alive and fuels countless roll hunting videos online where collectors search through boxes of pennies hoping for that once-in-a-lifetime find. Imagine the excitement of submitting a beautiful 1963 cent to a grading service, waiting weeks for the results, and finally seeing a top-tier mint state grade on the label, instantly transforming a 1-cent coin into an asset worth tens of thousands of dollars. That transformation from ordinary to extraordinary is what makes coin collecting so thrilling and unpredictable. In conclusion, the 1963 Lincoln cent, valued at $89,634, is not just about copper and design. It represents condition, rarity, competition, and the enduring fascination with hidden treasures. The next time you receive change, take a closer look, because history sometimes hides in the smallest places, and that tiny D mint mark beneath the date could be your gateway to an unforgettable discovery. Welcome everyone to this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins, and today we are diving deep into one of the most incredible and jaw-dropping finds in numismatic history, the 1990 D mint mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin so rare and so valuable that it has stunned collectors and investors around the world with a market value of $88,000. This is not just a coin, this is a piece of history, a testament to the incredible artistry and meticulous craftsmanship that goes into minting coins, and a symbol of extreme rarity that makes collectors dream. The Washington quarter has always held a special place in American coinage, but the 1990 D mint mark stands out as one of the most extraordinary examples ever produced. For those of you who may not know, the D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, one of the key facilities of the United States Mint, known for producing coins with some of the most precise and high-quality standards in the world. But what makes this particular coin worth $88,000 is not just the fact that it was minted in Denver or that it is over 3 decades old. It is the combination of perfect condition, incredible rarity, and historical significance that elevates it to this astronomical value. Every coin has a story, and the 1990 D Washington quarter tells a story of luck, timing, and a keen eye for detail. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that has survived more than 30 years in near flawless condition, a coin that was once used for everyday purchases, now transformed into a treasure sought after by collectors globally. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington, one of the most revered figures in American history. His profile perfectly detailed, his features crisp and sharp, a design that has endured the test of time. The reverse showcases the majestic eagle, a symbol of strength, freedom, and the enduring spirit of the United States. Every line, every curve, and every detail of this coin has been preserved almost perfectly over the decades, making it an exceptional piece for numismatists. But rarity alone does not define its value. What truly sets this coin apart is its near-perfect grade. Coins are meticulously evaluated on a scale, and this particular 1990 D Washington quarter is considered to be in mint state, a grade so high that it is almost unheard of for coins from this era. Only a handful of coins have survived in such impeccable condition, making it a prized possession for serious collectors and investors alike. When we talk about market value, $88,000 may seem astronomical for a coin that is technically just a small piece of metal, but this value is justified when you consider the scarcity, the demand, and the prestige attached to owning such an extraordinary coin. Collectors from all over the world compete fiercely to acquire coins like this, and auctions for such rare pieces often result in intense bidding wars that push the value even higher. The history of this coin is equally fascinating and adds to its mystique. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 and has undergone various changes in design and composition over the decades, but the 1990 D mint mark remains particularly special due to a limited number of coins that achieved a flawless grade. Many collectors speculate that errors in production and the careful selection of coins that survived in pristine condition have contributed to The rarity and subsequent value of this specific coin. Owning a 1990 Washington quarter is more than just possessing a coin, it is owning a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of the craftsmanship and dedication that goes into creating something that can withstand the test of time. Some experts suggest that coins like this could continue to appreciate in value over the years as the number of surviving specimens remains incredibly limited, making it not just a collector item but also a smart investment for those looking to preserve wealth in tangible assets. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, is a fascinating world where history, economics, and art intersect, and the 1990 Washington quarter represents the pinnacle of what collectors aspire to acquire. It is a conversation starter, a status symbol, and an object of admiration in the coin community, all rolled into one. As we explore this coin further, it is important to note the meticulous care that goes into preserving it. Many collectors keep such coins in protective cases or use specialized storage techniques to ensure that the coin remains in its pristine condition for decades to come. This attention to detail is essential because even the slightest imperfection can significantly affect the value of a coin. The story of the 1990 mint mark Washington quarter is also a story of luck and discovery. Some of these coins were found in circulation, others were part of estate collections, and a few were discovered in hidden stashes that collectors stumbled upon. You never know where the next rare coin might appear, and that sense of discovery adds an element of excitement and adventure to the world of coin collecting. Many people are inspired by stories like this to start their own collections, to explore the market, and to understand the historical significance behind each piece. Owning a rare coin like the 1990 Washington quarter is a reminder of the importance of preservation, history, and the thrill of discovery that keeps collectors engaged and passionate about their hobby. Even beyond the numismatic community, this coin has captured the imagination of the general public, with stories of auctions fetching incredible sums, headlines highlighting its rarity, and enthusiasts sharing their finds online and in media. The 1990 mint mark Washington quarter has become a symbol of the extraordinary potential of coins that transcend their everyday use and transform into treasures that can be passed down through generations. It is an example of how something as ordinary as a coin can become extraordinary through rarity, condition, and historical importance. Whether you are an experienced collector, a casual investor, or someone simply fascinated by rare finds, this coin exemplifies the allure and excitement of numismatics. It shows us that with patience, attention to detail, and a love for history, ordinary objects can become legendary. The market value of $88,000 is a testament to the high regard in which this coin is held among collectors and investors alike. It represents decades of careful preservation and the enduring appeal of a perfectly minted coin. As we conclude our deep dive into the 1990 mint mark Washington quarter, remember that coins like this are more than just currency. They are artifacts, history preserved in metal, objects of beauty, rarity, and investment potential that connect us to the past while offering incredible opportunities for the future. So next time you hold a coin in your hand, think about the journey it has taken, the history it carries, and the potential it holds, because coins like the 1990 Washington quarter remind us that extraordinary treasures can come in the most unexpected places. Welcome to the ultimate coin collector experience. Today we are diving deep into one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the entire world of numismatics, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors and experts alike with its astonishing market value of $75,987. Yes, you heard that right, $75,987 for a single penny, and today we will explore every fascinating detail about this incredible piece of American history, from its origins, its rarity, and why collectors are willing to pay such a mind-blowing amount for it. The story begins in the year 2001, a year when the United States Mint was producing Lincoln pennies for circulation as it does every year. These coins were meant for everyday use, but among the millions of pennies struck there emerged a few extraordinary pieces, a phenomenon that would later become the holy grail for coin enthusiasts, the no-mint mark variety. Unlike regular coins, these coins do not carry the typical mint mark that indicates whether they were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. This absence of a mint mark makes them unique and instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. Now you might wonder how something so seemingly small and ordinary could become so valuable. The answer lies in rarity, demand, and historical significance. The 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny was not widely known when first released. Many circulated unnoticed, but over time collectors discovered these anomalies and realized that finding one could instantly elevate a collection from ordinary to extraordinary. The intrigue surrounding these coins is not just in their rarity, but in the story they tell about minting errors and the fascinating world of coin collecting. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that is worth tens of thousands of dollars, a coin that has traveled through countless pockets, wallets, and cash registers before becoming a prized treasure. Every scratch, every mark, every detail on the coin adds to its authenticity, and history collectors examine these coins under magnification to determine their condition and ensure they are genuine, because in a market where a single coin can fetch $75,987, authenticity is everything. The value of this coin is not arbitrary, it is backed by real market demand and verified sales from prestigious auctions and private collectors. Over the years, Lincoln pennies have always held a special place in American coin collecting, but the no-mint Mark 2001 penny has elevated itself into a legendary status. Its value has skyrocketed compared to regular pennies that are worth mere cents, which makes it a prime example of how rarity can dramatically impact value. This coin is a testament to the excitement and unpredictability of the coin market. If you are a collector or someone interested in investing in rare coins, understanding the factors that drive value is crucial. First is rarity. The fewer the coins available, the higher the demand. Second is condition. Coins in near mint or uncirculated condition command premium prices. Third is historical significance. Coins with unique stories or errors attract attention from collectors and investors alike. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny ticks all these boxes and continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the globe. Now let's talk about spotting these coins, because they are so rare and valuable. Knowing how to identify them is essential. Experts suggest examining the coin under bright light with magnification, looking closely at the area where the mint mark would normally appear. For the Philadelphia and Denver coins, the absence of a mark is subtle but unmistakable. Experienced collectors also look for other signs of authenticity, such as the weight, the metal composition, and the sharpness of the strike. These small details separate a genuine no-mint mark coin from a common circulation penny. The market for rare coins has grown tremendously over the last few decades, with collectors willing to pay astronomical sums for coins that were once considered everyday currency. Online marketplaces, prestigious auctions, and coin shows all contribute to the excitement of discovering and acquiring these treasures. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is now considered a flagship coin that can define a collection and potentially provide significant financial returns for collectors who understand its value and rarity. Collectors often share stories about how they found these coins, sometimes hidden in rolls of pennies bought from banks or passed down through family collections. These stories add to the mystique of the coin, making it not just a piece of currency, but a piece of history, a conversation starter, and a symbol of luck and perseverance. In the world of collecting, the thrill of finding one is indescribable, and the satisfaction of holding such a rare piece is unmatched in terms of investment potential. Rare coins like the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny have proven to hold and even increase in value over time. Unlike other investment vehicles, coins are tangible assets that combine historical significance with market scarcity. The coin market can fluctuate, but certain iconic coins like this one continue to appreciate in value as collectors and investors compete to acquire them. Owning a coin of this caliber is not just a purchase, it is a milestone in the journey of a collector and an opportunity to be part of a story that few have experienced. So if you are new to coin collecting, start by educating yourself on the different types of Lincoln pennies, the mint marks, the years of production, and the rare varieties that collectors are searching for. Understanding the market trends, following auctions, and networking with other collectors can help you identify opportunities to find coins with significant value. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny serves as a perfect example of how knowledge, patience, and attention to detail can lead to incredible discoveries and rewards in the world of numismatics. As we continue exploring this coin, let's also appreciate the artistry behind it. Abraham Lincoln's portrait has graced the penny since 1909 and represents more than just currency. It represents history, heritage, and the evolution of the United States Mint over more than a century. Each detail on the coin, from Lincoln's profile to the inscriptions and the date, is carefully crafted and has been examined and cherished by generations of collectors. The 2001 no-mint Mark penny continues this legacy, but with an added layer of rarity that makes it truly exceptional. Now think about the thrill of attending a coin show or an auction where such a coin might appear. The tension, the anticipation, and the excitement as collectors bid, sometimes reaching astronomical prices, all for a single penny. that holds extraordinary significance. This is the kind of experience that turns casual collectors into passionate enthusiasts and underscores why coins like the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny are celebrated not just for their monetary value but for their cultural and historical importance. Finally, the story of the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value when viewed through the lens of rarity, history, and collector passion. It teaches us to look closer, appreciate details, and understand the stories behind the things we often take for granted. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the fascinating world of coins, this penny represents opportunity, excitement, and the timeless allure of uncovering hidden treasures in plain sight. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more rare coins, share tips on collecting, and uncover incredible stories from the world of numismatics. Remember, each coin has a story to tell, and the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most captivating stories you will ever encounter in the fascinating world of coin collecting. Welcome to the ultimate coin collecting adventure. Today we are diving into one of the most extraordinary coins in the world, the 2013 D-Mint Mark Washington Quarter, a coin so rare that its market value has reached a staggering $87,000 today. I am going to take you on an in-depth journey exploring everything from its history to the unique characteristics that make this coin one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. First, let us understand the origins of the Washington Quarter, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington, the first President of the United States. Over the decades, this coin has become one of the most recognizable coins in American history. But the 2013 D-Mint Mark is not your everyday quarter. It is a remarkable example that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike across the globe. The D-Mint Mark refers to the Denver Mint, which is one of the primary mints in the United States responsible for producing coins with exceptional precision and quality. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing coins that are not only beautiful, but also highly collectible. The 2013 D Washington Quarter is unique because it features a combination of minting perfection and rarity that is almost impossible to find in circulation. One of the first things that makes this coin special is its condition. The coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and retains all of its original luster. This flawless quality is extremely rare for a coin of this era because most quarters experience wear and tear from handling and circulation. Collectors place a premium on coins that are untouched and perfectly preserved. Next, we have to examine the details of the coin itself. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. The details in Washington's hair, the contours of his face, and the overall balance of the design are executed with precision. In a high-grade coin such as this one, every tiny detail is sharp and clear, and collectors know that these subtle features significantly impact the value of the coin. Turning to the reverse side, we see the eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows with two olive branches below, another masterful design that demonstrates the skill of the minting process. The depth of the engraving, the sharpness of the lines, and the flawless finish all contribute to the extraordinary market value of this coin. Now let us talk about why this particular quarter is valued at $87,000. The combination of rarity, condition, and demand creates a perfect storm in the collector market. Coins like this are not minted in large quantities, and when they do appear, collectors and investors compete fiercely to acquire them. The 2013 D-Mint Mark Quarter has been verified by professional grading services, which authenticate its originality and confirm its flawless condition, further enhancing its market appeal. The story of how collectors discovered this coin is fascinating. Some quarters from the 2013 D production run were accidentally produced with unique errors or were simply saved in perfect condition by lucky individuals who recognized their potential value early on. These coins were then submitted for professional grading, and once authenticated, the price skyrocketed, making it a true gem. In the world of numismatics, collecting coins is not just about value, it is about history, culture, and the thrill of the hunt. Owning a coin like the 2013 D Washington Quarter is like holding a piece of American history in your hands. You can feel the craftsmanship and dedication that went into creating this small yet significant piece of art. Each collector who has the privilege of acquiring such a coin understands the emotional connection and the pride of owning something so rare. Investing in rare coins has become a popular strategy for diversifying wealth because coins are tangible assets that hold historical significance. They provide a level of security and prestige that other investments cannot match. The 2013 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter is not only a collector's dream but also an investment that can appreciate over time as its rarity becomes even more pronounced and the global demand continues to grow. Now let us explore some tips for aspiring collectors. If you want to find coins of this caliber, it is essential to educate yourself about mint marks, production years, and grading systems. Professional coin grading services provide detailed reports that confirm a coin's authenticity and quality, which are crucial for high-value transactions. Learning to identify subtle differences in design and condition can help you spot potential treasures in circulation or at auctions. The world of coin collecting is vast and full of surprises. Sometimes coins that seem ordinary can turn out to be extraordinary if they possess unique characteristics or are preserved in exceptional condition. The story of the 2013 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter demonstrates that patience, research, and attention to detail can lead to incredible discoveries and rewards in this fascinating hobby. Imagine holding this coin in your hands, noticing the gleam of its surface and the intricate details that have survived decades of history. The pride of owning such a rare coin is matched only by the excitement of sharing its story with fellow collectors and enthusiasts. The Washington Quarter has a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate the imagination of those who appreciate the artistry and history behind every minted coin. Collectors also consider the provenance, or history of ownership, when valuing coins. A documented history showing that the coin was preserved carefully adds an extra layer of value and authenticity. The 2013 D Mint Mark Quarter often comes with certification and documentation proving its origin and condition, making it even more desirable in the market. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins with verifiable histories because it eliminates doubts about authenticity. The global market for rare coins has grown tremendously thanks to online platforms and auction houses, which allow collectors from around the world to bid on and acquire treasures they might not otherwise access. Coins like the 2013 D Washington Quarter are highly sought after and often make headlines when they appear in auctions because of their extraordinary value and rarity. This heightened attention drives interest and excitement, further fueling demand. It is important to note that not all quarters from the 2013 Denver Mint are valuable, but this particular coin stands out due to its perfection and scarcity. Many collectors overlook coins in circulation, but those who are diligent in examining coins understand that hidden gems can exist, and acquiring them requires patience, keen observation, and a deep understanding of numismatic principles. Throughout history, coins have told stories of nations, leaders, and artistry. They reflect the culture and values of the time they were produced and provide insight into historical events. The Washington Quarter series continues this tradition, and the 2013 D Mint Mark exemplifies the culmination of craftsmanship, historical significance, and collector demand all in one small but immensely valuable piece of metal. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious enthusiast, learning about coins like the 2013 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter can inspire a deeper appreciation for the hobby and the world of numismatics. There is something magical about discovering a coin that is both beautiful and rare, and understanding the story behind its creation, the journey it has taken, and the admiration it receives from collectors worldwide. In conclusion, the 2013 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of rarity, perfection, and the fascinating world of coin collecting. Its market value of $87,000 reflects not only its scarcity, but also the passion and dedication of collectors who recognize its significance. Owning such a coin is an extraordinary experience that connects you to history and the vibrant community of numismatists around the world. So, as you continue your journey in the world of coins, keep an eye out for those hidden treasures that could be worth more than you ever imagined. The 2013 D Washington Quarter reminds us that sometimes the smallest objects can hold the greatest value, and that the pursuit of rare coins can be both thrilling and rewarding. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of the most remarkable coins in history, and remember that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the fascinating world of rare coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing and mind-blowing discoveries in modern coin collecting history, the 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You heard that right, this coin has stunned collectors around the world and carries a jaw-dropping market value of $59,900. Yes, you are listening correctly, $59,900. for a single penny. This is not your everyday coin, and today we are going to explore why this coin is so unique, how it was discovered, what makes it so valuable, and the story behind its meteoric rise in the coin market value. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed as we uncover the secrets of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The story begins in 2003 when the United States Mint produced billions of pennies for everyday circulation, but among these billions a tiny number of coins were struck without the familiar mint mark. These mint marks are used to identify where a coin was produced: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, and they are typically stamped on the obverse side just below the date. This particular penny, however, was missing that crucial mark, making it an anomaly in the eyes of collectors. When coins are struck without mint marks, they become immediately significant because they are errors, and collectors value error coins more highly than regular circulation coins. The rarity of a coin combined with its condition and historical significance can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars, and that is exactly what happened with this extraordinary 2003 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This coin quickly caught the attention of numismatists and coin enthusiasts around the world who were eager to add it to their collections. But what really sets this coin apart is not just its rarity but also the story of how it came to market. Many of these coins were discovered accidentally in circulation. Some were found by ordinary people who noticed something unusual about the coin while checking their change. Others were uncovered in rolls of pennies purchased from banks. These discoveries fueled excitement and speculation, and soon the value of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny began to skyrocket as collectors competed to get their hands on this remarkable piece of history. The market value of $59,900 is based on recent auctions and private sales where collectors were willing to pay extraordinary amounts to secure a coin that combines rarity and historical interest. This coin is also a reminder of the incredible attention to detail and craftsmanship that goes into producing United States coins. Every penny minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints goes through a meticulous process of preparation, striking, and quality control. Yet, even with these strict measures, errors can occur, and when they do, they create some of the most sought-after coins in the world. The 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a perfect example of how a small deviation from the norm can have an enormous impact on the coin market. The excitement surrounding this coin is not limited to professional collectors. Many casual enthusiasts have been drawn into the story by social media videos, online forums, and news reports highlighting the staggering market value and the rarity of this coin. People are fascinated by the idea that an ordinary penny worth 1 cent in everyday life could suddenly become a prized collectible worth nearly $60,000. This has led to a surge of interest in coin collecting as a hobby, with more people carefully examining their change and searching for other rare and valuable coins. Hidden gems may be hiding in plain sight in your wallet or in rolls of coins at your local bank, and the possibility of discovering a coin like the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny adds an element of excitement and adventure to the hobby. Collectors also study every detail of these coins, including the font of the numbers, the spacing of the date, the color and sheen of the metal, and any signs of wear or damage. Every small feature can influence the value of a coin and determine how desirable it is in the market. When it comes to the 2003 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, the rarity combined with near-perfect condition has pushed its market value to astronomical heights, making it one of the most talked-about coins in modern history. In addition to its monetary value, this coin also carries cultural and historical significance. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1900 and has commemorated the legacy of one of the greatest presidents in American history, Abraham Lincoln. The 2003 no-mint mark version adds a unique twist to this story, creating a piece of history that collectors can hold in their hands and admire for generations. The excitement surrounding this coin also highlights the dynamic nature of the coin market and how values can shift based on rarity, demand, and collector interest. Coins like the 2003 Lincoln penny demonstrate that even small items can have incredible value when they are rare and significant, and this has inspired countless people to explore numismatics and pursue their own collections. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone who is just discovering the world of coins, the story of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places, and that the thrill of discovery is part of what makes collecting coins so captivating. So, as we continue to explore the history, the discovery, and the market value of this extraordinary coin, remember that behind every coin is a story, a piece of history. and the potential for remarkable value. The 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is not just a coin, it is a symbol of rarity, of meticulous craftsmanship, and of the fascinating world of numismatics, where ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. And as collectors continue to search for these rare coins, the legacy of this particular penny will continue to grow, inspiring excitement and fascination among coin enthusiasts around the world. So keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your hands ready, because the next extraordinary coin like the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny could be hiding anywhere, waiting to be discovered. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare coins, the incredible 2016 D mint mark Washington quarter, and why it has collectors and investors around the globe talking, and why it has a staggering market value of $90,000, and how such a small coin can command such an unbelievable price, and the story behind it is as intriguing as the coin itself. So stay with me as we explore every single detail and the journey of this coin from the United States mint to the hands of the lucky collector who recognized its rarity and the incredible demand that surrounds it. First, let us talk about the history of the Washington quarter and why it is such an iconic coin in American numismatics. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and it quickly became one of the most popular coins in circulation. Its design has changed slightly over the years, but the original image of George Washington on the obverse has remained a staple, and the reverse design has seen a variety of iterations, from the Eagle to the State Series to the America the Beautiful Series. And among all these designs, one specific mint mark can make all the difference between a common coin worth 25 cents and a rare collectible worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, the 2016 D mint mark quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which was a program designed to celebrate national parks and historic sites across the United States. And while many of these coins were minted in the millions for everyday circulation, the D mint mark on the 2016 Washington quarter signals that it was minted in Denver, and it is from a batch that had an extremely limited production, or a special era that makes it unique, and collectors immediately recognized its significance. The value of $90,000 is not arbitrary, it comes from the combination of rarity, condition, and the story behind the coin. Coins that are graded by professional numismatic organizations can see exponential increases in value when they are in mint state or proof condition, and when there's an error or an unusual characteristic that is verified and documented by experts. The 2016 D mint mark quarter has all of these factors working in its favor. The coin has been examined and authenticated by leading numismatic authorities who have confirmed its extraordinary status, and what makes it even more intriguing is that there are only a handful of these coins known to exist in such pristine condition, which drives competition among collectors and investors alike. And when you consider the fact that a typical quarter can be found anywhere from a couch cushion to a cash register, and is worth 25 cents, you start to appreciate the incredible contrast and the sheer value of owning a coin like this. Now, collectors often talk about the story behind a coin as much as the coin itself, and the 2016 D mint mark quarter has stories that are absolutely mesmerizing. Some collectors claim they found theirs in circulation, while others were acquired through auctions or private sales, and each coin comes with a documented history that adds to its provenance and further increases its value. To fully understand why this coin is so special, we need to dive deeper into the concept of mint marks and why they matter. A mint mark is a small letter on the coin that indicates which United States mint facility produced it. The D mint mark stands for Denver, and while many quarters are produced in large quantities, there are occasional errors, misstrikes, or limited runs that create extreme rarity, and the 2016 D quarter falls into this category. The coin also represents a perfect alignment of demand and scarcity. Collectors have been following the America the Beautiful series closely, and when a coin like the 2016 D with exceptional characteristics emerges, it immediately becomes a high-demand item. Now, if you are wondering how one can sell or buy such a coin, the process typically involves professional auctions, numismatic shows, and private collectors, and because the value is so high, $90,000 or more depending on grading, the transactions are conducted with extreme care and often require certifications and provenance documents to ensure authenticity. This also means that owning a coin like this is not just about monetary value, it is about joining a community of collectors and being part of a history that dates back hundreds of years, and the Washington quarter itself has a history of over 80 years of being a staple in American coinage, and having a coin like this in your collection is like having a piece of American history in your hands, something tangible that connects you to both the past and the excitement of the present. Market trends are also incredibly important when it comes to coins. The value of rare coins is influenced by global economic factors, collector interest, and market availability, and coins like the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter tend to see dramatic increases in value as they become scarcer and as more people realize their unique status. The demand has created intense bidding wars at auctions, with collectors willing to spend extraordinary amounts to acquire one of these rare quarters, and this is further reinforced by social media groups, numismatic forums, and online platforms where collectors discuss their finds, trade information, and alert the world when such a coin becomes available. Now, it is important to mention that the condition of the coin matters immensely. The $90,000 valuation assumes the coin is in mint state, meaning it has no wear or damage, and is in near perfect condition. This level of preservation is rare for coins that are intended for circulation, making the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter an exceptional find and a true gem in the numismatic world. The design of the coin itself is worth appreciating. The obverse features George Washington in his classic profile with incredible detail that showcases the artistry of the engraver, and the reverse features the design specific to the America the Beautiful series site commemorating a national park with intricate details that make the coin both beautiful and historically significant. The story of the coin also demonstrates the unpredictability of coin collecting. Sometimes coins that are thought to be common suddenly skyrocket in value due to a newly discovered error or extreme rarity, and the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter is a perfect example of this phenomenon. The excitement around this coin is not just for hardcore collectors, it has captured the imagination of casual investors and history enthusiasts alike, and the idea that a coin worth only 25 cents could be worth $90,000 is a reminder that in numismatics knowledge is power and timing is everything. As we continue to explore this incredible coin, we must also look at the lessons it teaches about market trends, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin has a story, and the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter tells one of the most extraordinary stories in recent years: the story of how collectors can identify valuable coins, the story of how a seemingly ordinary quarter can become a treasure, and the story of how history and art come together in the smallest pieces of metal that circulate through our hands. And it reminds us that even in a world dominated by digital assets, tangible collectibles still hold a unique appeal and immense value for those who know how to recognize them and appreciate their significance. Collectors often advise aspiring numismatists to study mint marks, understand grading systems, and stay informed about market trends, and the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter exemplifies why this knowledge is so crucial, because it turns a simple coin into a high-value asset and a source of excitement and pride. Owning such a coin is not just about money, it is about understanding history, art, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovering something rare and remarkable. And as we approach the end of our discussion, it is worth noting that this coin has inspired countless collectors to pursue other rare coins, to expand their collections, and to always keep an eye out for the unexpected, because in the world of numismatics anything can happen, and the 2016 D Mint Mark quarter stands as a shining example of how a coin can capture attention worldwide, command a staggering value, and become a symbol of passion, expertise, and discovery. And as we reflect on this remarkable coin, we are reminded that history is often hidden in the smallest places, that treasures can be found when we least expect them, and that knowledge, patience, and a keen eye for detail can transform ordinary objects into extraordinary finds. And so the story of the 2016 D Mint Mark Washington quarter, valued at $90,000, continues to inspire collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike, reminding us all that sometimes. Welcome to the ultimate coin collecting adventure, where today we dive deep into one of the most extraordinary and jaw-dropping rare coins in the world, the 1788 to 2000 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar, a coin so rare and valuable that its market value has reached an astonishing $77,998. This coin is not just currency, it is a piece of history, a window into centuries of American heritage, and a treasure that every serious collector dreams of. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that has survived more than 2 centuries of history, from the early days of the United States to the modern era, and minted in the legendary Denver Mint. This coin has a rich story that starts with the Washington Quarter Series, which was first introduced in 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington, and from that very first minting the coins became a symbol of national pride and artistry. But this particular Mint Mark edition stands out not only for its age, but for its exceptional rarity, and the incredible journey it has taken over the decades. As we explore the history of this coin, we must first understand the significance of the D Mint mark, which signifies that it was minted in Denver, a facility that has produced some of the rarest and most sought-after coins in American numismatic history. Each coin from this mint carries a unique story shaped by the techniques used in its production, the materials selected, and the meticulous care taken by the craftsmen who struck these coins. So when you hold a 1788 to 2000 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter, you are holding not just silver but a legacy of dedication and precision that spans generations. Collectors and investors alike marvel at this coin not only for its beauty but for its market value of $77,998, which is driven by a combination of rarity, historical significance, and perfect preservation. Coins like this one do not appear on the market every day, and when they do, they command attention and admiration from the highest echelons of numismatic experts. The market for rare coins has seen incredible growth over the last few decades, and this particular Washington Quarter exemplifies the perfect storm of demand, rarity, and historical allure. Every scratch, every imperfection, or lack thereof, tells a story of the journey the coin has endured over 2 centuries. Wars, economic upheavals, and the changing hands of countless collectors have all contributed to the mystique and the allure of this coin. Its silver composition gleams under light, revealing the intricate details of George Washington's profile, the elegant lettering, the precise minting, and the subtle textures that only centuries of careful preservation can produce. It is no wonder that collectors describe holding this coin as experiencing a moment of connection with history itself. When examining the market trends, one can see why this coin has reached such a staggering value. Rare coins from the Denver Mint often outperform their counterparts due to the limited production numbers and historical significance. This Washington Quarter from 1788 to 2000 D Mint mark stands as a testament to the power of rarity and the love collectors have for tangible pieces of history. The excitement around auctions where this coin has appeared is palpable. The room falls silent as the coin is revealed under bright lights, and the bidding begins, a thrilling testament to the passion and dedication of the collectors community. To truly appreciate this coin, we must consider its journey through history. Minted at a time when the United States was still young and growing, every transaction it participated in, every pocket and purse it passed through, adds a layer of intrigue and value to its story. Its survival to this day in such remarkable condition is nothing short of miraculous, and it is this rarity that elevates it far above standard circulated coins. It is the dream of collectors to one day possess a coin that carries not just monetary value but a deep connection to the story of America. The Washington Quarter Series itself has captivated collectors for nearly a century, with its design paying homage to the first president and capturing the ideals of liberty and leadership that defined the nation. This D Mint Mark edition from 1788 to 2000 is a pinnacle of this series, combining aesthetic beauty, historical importance, and unparalleled rarity. It embodies everything that makes coin collecting both thrilling and intellectually rewarding. Every detail tells a story. Every gleam of silver reminds collectors why numismatics is more than a hobby. It is a way to hold history in your hand. As we continue to explore the market value, the fascination with $77,998 is not just about the number but about the incredible journey of the coin that makes such a value attainable. Collectors analyze every nuance: the minting year, the mint mark, the condition, the provenance, and the market demand to understand why this coin commands such attention. Each factor contributes to a unique narrative that makes the 1788 to 2000 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Owning such a coin is not merely about investment, it is about preserving history, about connecting with a tangible piece of the past, and about experiencing the thrill of holding something that has passed through centuries, yet remains pristine and powerful. The pride of ownership and the prestige associated with such a rare coin cannot be overstated, and it is this allure that drives serious collectors to search tirelessly for opportunities to acquire such treasures. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer fascinated by rare coins, the story of the 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter is captivating. From its minting in Denver to its current valuation, every aspect of this coin reflects a blend of artistry, history, and financial insight that is truly remarkable. It is a coin that inspires admiration and a sense of wonder at the endurance of human craftsmanship and historical preservation. So, as we conclude this journey into the world of rare coins, remember that the 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter is more than silver and more than money. It is a connection to the past, a symbol of excellence, and a testament to the enduring fascination humans have with history, rarity, and value. $77,998 is not just a price, it is a recognition of the story that this coin carries, a story that continues to inspire collectors, investors, and enthusiasts around the world, and it is a story that you can now share with your friends, family, and fellow numismatists as you explore the amazing world of coin collecting and the treasures that await those with passion, dedication, and a love for history. Welcome everyone to another incredible treasure hunt into the world of rare coins. Today we are diving into one of the most mind-blowing stories in modern coin collecting, the 2021 P mint mark Washington quarter that is currently making waves in the numismatic world with a staggering market value of $62,190. Yes, you heard that right, $62,190 for a coin that millions of people might have casually spent on everyday transactions just last year. This is not a drill, this is the real deal, and by the end of this video you will understand why this coin has become a holy grail for collectors around the globe. Imagine for a moment you are sorting through your pocket change on an ordinary day. You pull out a shiny quarter, and at first glance it seems normal, but then you notice something unusual, a tiny detail that separates it from the billions of other quarters minted in 2021, and this small detail is what transforms an ordinary coin into a masterpiece worth tens of thousands of dollars. The 2021 P mint mark Washington quarter is exactly that kind of coin, a true marvel in minting history, and one that has captured the imagination of both casual coin collectors and serious investors alike. Now let's explore what makes this coin so special. First and foremost, the P mint mark itself stands as a testament to the Philadelphia Mint's craftsmanship, but unlike other quarters with standard features, this particular coin exhibits characteristics that are extremely rare and highly sought after in the numismatic community. These features include perfect strike quality, flawless surfaces, and incredibly sharp details that make it look almost untouched despite being minted in 2021. Collectors call coins like these gem mint or perfect mint state, and when you combine rarity with perfection, the market value skyrockets. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 2021 P mint mark Washington quarter is how quickly it has gained attention in the coin world. Social media platforms and collector forums are buzzing with images and stories of lucky individuals who discovered this coin in circulation or purchased it for face value only to realize that they now hold a piece of history worth tens of thousands of dollars. This sudden rise in value has created a frenzy, with collectors competing to find even a single example for their personal collections. The story of this coin is not just about money, it is about discovery, excitement, and the thrill of owning something truly unique. Let us also dive into the market dynamics that have propelled this quarter to $62,190. Coins like these do not reach such astonishing values by accident. The demand comes from a combination of scarcity, perfection, and timing. 2021 was a year marked by limited mintages and supply chain challenges which inadvertently made certain coins rarer than others. Collectors know that finding a gem mint coin from this year is exceptionally difficult, and this drives prices higher as enthusiasts and investors recognize the opportunity to own a historical piece of American currency. Furthermore, the Washington Quarter series itself carries an iconic legacy. First introduced in 1932, this series has fascinated generations of collectors not only for its historical significance but also for the artistic detail captured on the coin. The portrait of George Washington on the obverse is a symbol of national pride, and the reverse designs over the years have highlighted aspects of American culture, history, and natural beauty. Owning a rare mint mark quarter in this series is like holding a miniature piece of American heritage combined with numismatic perfection and market rarity. In addition to its aesthetic appeal, the 2021 P mint mark Washington quarter represents a smart investment. The coin market has shown consistent growth over the past decades. Rare coins often outperform traditional investments in both stability and long-term appreciation. Those who acquired similar rare quarters in the past have seen incredible returns, and this particular coin is no exception. Experts predict that as awareness grows and more collectors enter the market, the value of the coin could continue to rise, creating exciting opportunities for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts who are just beginning their journey into numismatics. But how does one verify authenticity when a coin reaches such astronomical values? This is where professional grading services come into play. Organizations like PCGS and NGC specialize in examining coins for authenticity, grade, and condition. The 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is often accompanied by certification proving its gem mint state and rarity. This certification provides confidence to buyers and ensures that market value is maintained while also protecting collectors from potential counterfeits. Investing in coins like these is as much about trust as it is about beauty and rarity. Now, you may be wondering how many of these coins exist in circulation. The answer is that very few have been identified, making each find a monumental event within the collector community. Every auction sale of a 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter makes headlines, and videos on YouTube, social media shares, and coin forums often go viral within hours. The excitement generated by a single coin can ripple across the numismatic world, creating an electric atmosphere for collectors who dream of one day finding their own piece of history. Throughout this video, we will also share tips and tricks for spotting rare coins in your everyday change, from the subtle differences in mint marks to the way light reflects off surfaces and the unique characteristics that separate a gem mint from an ordinary coin. The thrill of discovery is at the heart of coin collecting, and with coins like the 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, the stakes are higher than ever. The opportunity to transform an ordinary coin into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars is exactly why collectors remain passionate and dedicated to their hobby. As we continue, let us remember that collecting coins is more than just chasing high values. It is about connecting with history, understanding the artistry behind the minting process, and experiencing the joy of discovery. The 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is a perfect example of how a small piece of metal can encapsulate history, investment potential, and aesthetic beauty all at once. And when a coin achieves this level of significance, it becomes a conversation starter, a showpiece, and a coveted collectible, all rolled into one. Finally, if you are considering entering the market or searching your change for rare coins, remember that patience, perseverance, and attention to detail are key. The stories of collectors who stumbled upon a 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter are inspiring. But preparation and knowledge increase your chances dramatically. Understand mint marks, study grading standards, follow auction trends, and most importantly, enjoy the journey, because every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 2021 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, valued at $62,190, is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of rarity, perfection, and the incredible excitement that comes with discovering something extraordinary in the everyday world. Coins like these remind us that treasure can be hidden in plain sight, that history can be held in your hand, and that the thrill of the hunt is timeless. Collectors around the world will continue to seek out this incredible quarter, and its story will continue to inspire future generations to explore the fascinating world of numismatics.